next point. We should ensure whatever we say is clear.
That means work is being done. We can see that it is in opposite direction.
Hello, my wonderful students at home. It is Abbas Shehu, your commerce teacher, that is here today to take you in the topic trade. We have been talking about trade, and that we, if you remember, talk about meaning of trade, division of trade, types of trade, while we talk about home trade and foreign trade. Today we will continue to talk about foreign trade, having talked about what it means, division of foreign trade, differences between foreign trade and home trade, advantages and disadvantages of foreign trade, barriers to foreign trade, reasons for foreign trade. Today we are going to look at documents that are used in foreign trade. Documents used in foreign trade. There are several documents that are used in commerce. And we are going to look at those that are used in foreign trade. Those that are used in foreign trade. We have what is known as consular invoice, bill of lading, certificate of origin, shipping note, airway bills, indent, ship manifest, mate receipt, freight note, customs specification, dock warrant, dock landing account, bill of site, bill of entry, calling forward note, license, export invoice, ship report, insurance certificate, the last one, bill of exchange. These are the documents 20 that we're going to be looking at them one by one. The first one, which is called consular invoice. This is an invoice that has to be signed by the consul of a country to which the goods is to be consigned. A consular invoice is an invoice that has been signed by the consul of the country to which the goods is to be signed. The invoice is signed to prevent understating the price so as not to attract less customs. This document is made for customs officials to know how much they are to charge in terms of duties for import or export. The document must be produced in a number of copies, one of which is to be returned by the consul and sent to the customs authorities at the destination port for them to start processing and work on the charges to be made, the duties to be charged. The purpose of this document, one, is to prevent underestimate of prices. Two, to ensure correct payment of customs duties. Let's talk about the first document, which is consular invoice. We now go to the second one, which is a bill of lading. It is a document of title given to the holder, which gives the holder the right to make or to take possession of the goods to which it refers. It is a contract of carriage of goods between an exporter and the shipping company. It involves the exporter and the shipping company. It is a kind of agreement to carry the goods. It is normally printed in triplicates, one copy being returned by the exporter, the second by the ship master, and the third to the importer. What are the purposes of this document? One, it conveys ownership on the holder, ownership of the goods. Two, it is evidence that the goods has been shipped. Three, it is a contract between the exporter and the shipping company. This has to do with the exporter and the shipping company. It is an evidence that a contract has been executed or has been agreed upon. What are the content of this document? One, name of the ship carrying the goods. Two, description of the goods to be carried in terms of their weight, quantity, and type. Number three, shipper's name. Number four, the names of both the consignor and the consignee. Number 5, the port of embarkation or port of loading. Number 6, condition of carriage, that is, who pays freight charges, so on and so forth. Then there are types of what you call bill of lading. We have clean bill and we have what is known as dirty or full bill. Clean bill shows the goods that they are in good condition. A clean bill shows that the goods to be shipped are in good condition. Nothing happened, there's nothing like damage. Whereas the other one talks about where the goods are having faults, where they are destroyed, where they are damaged as a result of transit. Now, in document number 3, certificate of origin. This is the document that is signed by the custom officer of an exporting country from which the goods have been exported or where they are originated from. This is just the document that shows the origin of the goods. From which country are they to be taken? From which country are they being exported? And the purpose includes: 1, it shows where the goods are coming from. 2, it helps to determine outflow of foreign exchange of a country of origin. It helps to show outflow of foreign exchange. 3, it serves as an instrument for preferential tariff. That's talking about number 3 document. We now go to the 4th one, which is a shipping note. This is also a very important document. It is a document sent to the shipping agent by the exporter. This is talking about where there is an agent employed to ship goods from one country to another. The document contains instructions for transporting the goods. It gives the transporter the license or power to transport the goods. And the document is normally shown as evidence for the goods to be moved from one particular country to another. It is a request to the shipping company to transport the goods to a named destination at a particular time. Then we go to number 5, which is airway bills. This has to do with air transport. It is a document made out by or on behalf of the consignor of goods to be transported by air. It shows the freight, the amount to be paid for the movement of the goods. It also contains the name of the consignor, the consignee, airport of loading, and the destination of the goods. It shows the details of goods, such as the value of the goods, the quantity of the goods, as well as weight of the goods, so on and so forth. Then we go to document number 6, which is known as indent. It is an order to buy goods conveyed by an importer to a potential supplier. It's just like an order to buy goods. It can be placed with the seller or its agent and gives details of the goods required, the appropriate price, date of delivery, etc. An indent can be open or closed. An open indent is an order from abroad to a merchant with freedom to purchase goods from any manufacturer he pleases. This is open indent. It is an open thing for the goods to be purchased from any person without particularly mentioning anybody. Whereas we have the closed indent. This gives a particular specification that the goods must be purchased from a particular manufacturer. Now we go to the next one, which is talking about ship manifest. It is a document to be completed by the captain of a ship, just like we hear from the name ship. It has to do with ship. And it is a document that is completed by the captain of a ship and lodged with the customs authorities before the ship can leave the port. Before the ship can leave the port, this document must be made available and be given to the captain of the ship. It shows particulars of the ship, its cargo, and destination. The shipping manifest must be left with the customs before the ship leaves the port, and copies are sent to the ship's agents at the port of destination. known as made receipt. This is a document used when goods are loaded on ship by the lighter. It is usually signed by an authorized officer of the ship, stating that the goods are received in good condition. This is talking about when the goods are received. The document is exchanged afterwards for a bill of landing. You know, we talk about bill of landing. This has to do with bill of landing. They are closely related. You give one, you collect the other one. We go to number 9, which is known as freight note, which is a document that shows carriage charges. Carriage charges for a particular cargo for a specific journey. It is issued by the shipping company to give details of charges for shipping a particular consignment of cargo for a specific journey. Just like the amount of money charged for shipping goods from one country to another. Then we go to number 10, which is our customs specification. This is a document lodged with the customs authorities which shows the value of the goods exported and the country to which they are to be consigned. It gives details of what the goods cost, normally given to the customs, and it helps them to prepare charges to be made on the goods, either imported or exported. This document helps the Ministry of Commerce to calculate the import and export, so as to know the balance of trade. Balance of trade. It helps them to know the balance of trade, because it is through this document that you'll be able to know what are the goods that are exported as well as those that are imported, goods and services as well. Number 11, dock warrant. It is a receipt for goods delivered and stored in a warehouse. This has to do with a warehouse, where goods are delivered and they are to be stored in a warehouse. Once the goods are delivered, a receipt is given to show that the goods are being received. And it's known as dock warrant. It entitles the holder to take possession of goods. It is also known as dock receipt. This document will state the goods have been kept in the warehouse by the owner, awaiting clearing or loading. That the goods have been kept in the warehouse and they are waiting for the owner to come and clear them or to come and load them for further transition. Now, document number 12, which is dock landing account. This is a document issued to the master of the ship. Master of the ship. We are talking about, we have been talking about ship because in international trade, the major means of transport is water, sea. So dock landing account is a document issued to the master of the ship on its arrival at the port. On its arrival at the port, the ship is given a reference number and information on cargo together with particulars of any damaged goods, in case of any damaged goods. We go to number 13, bill of site. Bill of site is a document used in import trade, which is submitted to the custom authorities also if a full description of the imported goods cannot be provided. Where the full description of the goods imported cannot be provided, then a document in place of that can be given, which is known as a bill of site. This document enables the goods to be landed and their inspection is authorized, because goods are normally inspected by the time they arrive port by the customs. While a full description of the goods will be provided later, which is talking about invoice. Then we have number 14, which is known as bill of entry. It's a foreign document which contains detailed particulars of all goods into a country. It provides the customs with the particulars of goods imported, which must be presented at the port on arrival before they are allowed into the country. Goods brought from outside are normally stationed in the port, then inspected before they are cleared. And before they are cleared, a document must be given, and this document is what we have been talking about. Then we go to number 15, which is a calling forward note. Calling forward note. It's a note. It's a document sent by the shipping company to the forward agent, stating the date which the goods must arrive at the dock before loading. It is a document sent by the shipping company to the forward agent. Why? To state the date which the goods must arrive at the dock for loading. This is giving order to guide the shipping company to know when the goods are expected to be there. Then we go to number 16, which is licenses. Allows the importer to bring a certain quantity of foreign goods into a country and to purchase foreign exchange. Before you engage in export or import, you must be given a license. Now, are not just the license. The license will state what are the goods you are expected to be buying, the quantity as well. They are required to a strict import quota. Licenses must be obtained by the importer before goods can be imported. This is used to control foreign trade so as to prevent the issue of dumping, so as to prevent countries becoming a dumping ground for foreign goods. We go to item 7, document number 17, which is export invoice. Export invoice. It is a document sent by the exporter to the importer, giving full description or complete summary of the goods dispatched. This is normally made when the goods are already dispatched, and the exporter will send the document to the importer, telling him describing details of what the goods are. It shows the list of goods, times of trade or sale, quantity, price, name of ship, and the total amount to be paid, etc. The exporter will send this document to the importer. Then we go to document number 19, which is insurance certificate. Insurance certificate. This has to do with insurance, just like we hear from the name insurance. It shows that the exporter has paid for insurance to protect him against any risk. When goods are transported using sea, because they normally take a long period of time in transit, they are made to take insurance policy that will cover any loss in transit, that will cover any damage caused in terms of transit. And when this is done, the document that is given to show that this policy has been taken, that there's a contract between the insurance company and the person shipping the goods, is what is known as an insurance certificate. Then we go to the last one, which is a bill of exchange. It is an unconditional order in written. Order in written, addressed by one person to another and sent by the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time a sum certain in money to the order of a specific person. It is usually made out in triplicate. This is just a document, a very vital document used in foreign trade. And it talks about, one, it is an unconditional order. Unconditional order addressed by one person to another and signed by the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand a particular amount of money. It is just like a check to some extent. That's just about the last document that we have. Okay, we have come to the end of this class. In this class, we were able to discuss 20 different documents that are used in terms of buying and selling involving international trade. These documents, like I said, are so numerous We cannot discuss all of them, but for this class, we have only discussed 20. Now, this 20 includes consular invoice, bill of landing, certificate of origin, shipping note, airway bills, indent, shipped manifest, made receipt, freight note, customs specification, docked warrant, so on and so forth. Now, we go to assignment. Your assignment consists of 3 questions only. And I want you to take time to do this assignment and submit it to us as usual. We equally want to use this opportunity to thank you very well for your constant response to our assignments. There are so many of you that always respond and send your assignment to us that we cannot mention. You are too numerous for us to mention. Please keep doing so. It is very encouraging. It serves to us as a source of encouragement. We like that and we want you to continue. We have 3 questions only for your assignment. The first one is saying, write short note on the following. 1, indent. 2, bill of site. 3, dock warrant. Then 4, export invoice. Write short note on the following. 1, indent. 2, bill of site. 3, dock warrant. 4, export invoice. Number 2A, what is bill of landing? What is bill of landing? B, state any 5 content of bill of landing. Number 2A, what is bill of landing? B, state any 5 content of bill of landing. Number 3, which is the last one, what is the difference between consular invoice and export invoice? What is the difference between consular invoice and export invoice? These are 3 questions for you to take your time to go through. And before you can attempt the assignment, as usual, you can contact these books or some other books that are not here. You have the first one known as Essential Commerce for Senior Secondary School by O.A. Longe. Essential Commerce for Senior Secondary School by O.A. Longe. You equally have another one, Comprehensive Commerce for Senior Secondary Schools by J.U. Onyele. Comprehensive Commerce for Senior Secondary Schools by J.U. Onyele. You can contact your other references for your further studies as usual. After doing your assignment, you can reach us through these numbers. Abbas Shehu on 081 00127 508. Again, Abbas Shehu on 081 00127 508. You can also contact my other colleague, Yadu Zakaria, on 080 656 94134. Yadu Zakaria on 080 656 94134. Stay home, stay safe, and keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. Have a nice time. See you.